Okay, well, welcome to session 3
Woohoo!
On the Shores of Mystery. So, previously, our band of intrepid adventurers met, realizing that most of you have known quite a few of you for a long time, and you just sort of reconvene in just happy circumstance, all going the same direction. And after assisting an oracle, with a blessing in a remote shrine, you guys boarded the Sea Lion in going across the sea to does anyone remember what country that was?
Oh, let me just alt tab.
One of those things where it's like it's in the notes.
Yes.
Yeah, the notes I wasn't taking.
Really need
Weskin. It was Weskin.
Yes.
Eventually remembered it. But yeah, so you guys never made it to your destination, as a few days into your journey, there was a freak storm that ended up tearing your ship in two. And as you come to, well, you see probably a number of things. Dead bodies in the water. You see a good chunk of the ship sort of torn asunder, sort of slammed into a sandy beach. Everybody just roll a d20. Just straight d20. No modifiers needed.
I did it. So weird doing it on the phone.
Just
I'm proud of you.
need Nat. But so far, all of you seem to be in relatively decent shape.
Hooray! Nat, do you need help?
Please.
If you look in the left bar, you should be able to find the dice roller from there, or you can just type the commands. Either one's fine. Oh, okay. Verona. Everybody else pretty much wakes up dry and whatnot. Verona, you are submerged under the water. When you sort of get your bearings, make me a swim check. You're gonna have to try to force your way out the side of the ship, you think. You have to make out one of the portholes. Now, ships have portholes, but do they have starboard holes?
That's a very good question.
What?
Yeah, me,
Just
that's me
swim
exactly.
skill, swim skill, Verona.
I think it's quite funny how I'm feeling quite tired today, and I can imagine that because we've lost a lot of people, maybe B has been knocked down a peg or two in her.
Could very well, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Verona sort of wrenches herself sort of free of the cabin she was found herself occupying under the water, and manages to get herself squeezed out through the side, and comes up on the other end. Slowly you can sort of convene on the shore, and yeah, there's about a dozen people here, sort of, you know, groggily coming to and sort of trying to put themselves together.
Is that including us or?
Not including you, no.
Okay.
Although about a dozen, plus or minus you guys, is still pretty much about a dozen. So
It's like pat myself off and be like, I don't think that was a blessing.
Likely not. What will you be doing here now that you find yourselves on this shore?
I'm currently right now. I'm just grooming my fur from the.
Check for my possessions first. But I've got everything.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm doing that too. Seeing what I got and what I don't have.
Yeah, it looks like you pretty much had everything that was on your person. Anything that wasn't on your person is probably still inside.
Okay.
Now that's
Uh,
convenient. That's a blessing.
No, I said probably.
I mean,
you won't know until you go look.
I am going to look around to see if my new friend Kai River Thrush made it.
Roll
Off the
me. Roll me 2d4. No, it's a weird thing to ask, but just roll me
That's fine.
2d4.
So if I go to the dice, then D4, then hover over to the number 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or just click it twice. Like I need the individual results. So.
Oh, there you go. 3 and a
1
1.
and 3, perfect. I'm so glad you didn't roll doubles. Would have made this
Then
annoying.
you have to go again.
Yes, but if you do it too often, you go straight to jail.
Oh, you guys.
I find it really bizarre that that the thing that puts you in jail also gets you out of jail.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because the jail system is corrupt.
apparently we're learning all sorts of things from Monopoly.
Yeah.
You're breaking in and out of things. That's what got you there. I guess it'll break you back out.
I suppose
true.
so.
Truth.
That's true.
Kai is in fact with you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. She also seems a bit worse for wear. But
Oh no.
I'm gonna look for anyone who seems like they need some kind of help. Maybe getting stuff from the wreckage or anything like that.
yeah, okay. You notice one of the crew, Verona will recognize him as typically everyone just refers to him as Perkins, but he's what's up?
I was like Perkins.
Oh yes. Yeah, he's a well, typically he's if you've seen him before on your journey, you would have recognized him as being typically a very well groomed individual, human man, dark hair, mustache, unsurprisingly now disheveled, but no one really has their shovels in place currently, so it's
Perkins isn't very perky now.
No, he doesn't seem to be now. He's sort of starting to get people organized, and he's got like sort of a couple of people who have like minor injuries, sort of like sat on like one side. Although now that he's organized the injured people, he's kind of just like, right, well, does anyone know first aid?
I don't know.
I don't even know myself.
I do not.
You
Unfortunately.
I don't think so.
You know last
I can
aid
intimidate.
as an assassin.
Yeah.
No, that's
Bounty
Just
hunter,
make it
sorry,
eight
bounty
pounds.
hunter.
The only first that I knew was back in my homeland. Aid, I'm not so sure of.
Aid.
I can heal. I've got a +10 in heal.
That would be the appropriate skill, yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna put my tiny little hand up and kind of like jump up and down because I'm not sure if you can see me. Like, I know a few things.
Yes, you. Well, we have wounded.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna go over to him, and
Yes.
obviously I'm not feeling my best, but still chatting non-stop. about why I know first aid, and that's the fact that I grew up on a farm, so there was a lot of big farm equipment, and lots of people got injured, so I kind of had to teach myself.
Right.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Right. Okay. Yes. So we try to line them up in sort of the order with which we think they are the most to least injured.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't really know what we're doing, so hopefully you can help.
I can try my best.
Right.
Okay, what do we need me to do?
First person in line is an elven woman. She's got like long blonde hair, and she's got a massive gash on her forehead.
Oh no!
And she looks quite woozy. There's quite a lot of blood kind of going down her face, and staining. She's got like long robes. You would have seen the typical garb for like either, you know, full-blown wizards or scholars or something in that sort of general cast. So
Okay. Okay, so just press heal.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you're able to kind of like scrape up enough supplies out of what people, because people have started to try to drag a few of the closer crates to shore, and they started to go through them, and you get some cloth and you apply enough pressure to the head wound. It bleeds a lot, but it's not too difficult to stop. So you're pretty sure you've staunched her wound.
Okay. On to the next one. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
boy.
you're going down the line,
Yeah.
sort of helping. One of the people sort of fishing crates out of the water says, I think there might be more in there.
People in the water.
Yeah, they might be trapped in the ship. I think I could hear people screaming.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not qualified for this, guys. Guys,
They don't
anyone?
qualified either.
I'm
looking
gonna
at my-
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
At my skills, I accidentally pressed. I got
Oh,
0
dear.
swim. Yeah, no.
You have like a person that can swim, don't you?
Yep. Which is why I immediately call to Verona, and I'm just like, get in there, and I'll help you pull them to shore.
Okay, so Baru, you're kind of going waist deep, and kind of just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Helping how
Yeah,
I
I'm-
can.
Yeah, I'm with Baru.
Okay, Verona, if you're going inside to try to rescue people, can you give me a swim check?
Okay.
Woo.
All right, not bad at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you make your way in. Give me a strength check. You notice there's some people that some cargo had shifted during the crash, and it seems to be sort of like pinning them a bit.
She's looking for the strength.
Look for
It's
strength.
under
It'll be
core,
on core, yeah.
Just think core strength.
Oh, this
Yeah.
coffee has
Oh, yes.
helped.
Ooh.
Ooh, not so good. Yeah, so you're struggling really hard to get this. So you can give it another go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Yeah, you start to shift it off, and it's enough that one or two of the people sort of trapped are able to kind of get a little bit of, now that you've relieved some of the pressure, they're able to kind of help you out, and between all of you, you're able to sort of shift it, and you can lead them out of the boat, and people can kind of help them ashore. And we're going to kind of fast forward a little bit, but things like this sort of happen. There's maybe a few others left inside, and you're able to sort of get them out. You drag a few dead bodies ashore too, because you're just not certain. But they are unfortunately confirmed. They have passed.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to keep those. Check their pockets for later.
I am going to pray to my goddess.
Sure.
For these the dead people.
Very well.
I don't remember who my. Oh wait, it'll be on my character sheet, won't it? But yeah, that's B's gonna go through who we have, and then in general for anyone we didn't manage to rescue.
Yeah. All told, you have about 20 odd individuals. Well, it's a little bit more than 20 actually, but you've got about 5 crew, including Perkins, and you've got about 15 just sort of assorted other passengers, and then there's also Kai, and you later discover the elf with the head wound. Her name is Adiel. So yeah, that's pretty much where you're at.
I played cards with.
The guy you played cards with is not present.
Oh no!
You don't find them among the dead either.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
There's quite a few people that you don't find. Obviously, there's not enough bodies to be everybody on board the ship. So whether they're alive or dead, they're not here. So it's possible that I mean, half the ship isn't even here. So who knows where they could have been carried off in that storm.
Okay.
Erastil, rather.
All right, we're officially all on the same page.
Yes. Thank goodness.
I'm gonna have a look around at our surroundings where we are on the island. Maybe try and get a bearing of maybe from where I'm looking, just a good place to set up camp or something.
Okay, as far as from where you are, yeah. Go ahead and make a survival check. And actually, what I will also do is I will move you to the new fancy map.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking around. It is. The beach is pretty barren. There's stuff here and there. You're not sure you could build anything on this sand, but it's difficult.
Oh, no.
You're not sure. I don't know. It's a bit rough.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
I've got a very wise look on my face, but
so
I have
let me
no
also.
idea what I'm doing.
This is. This is your party token for where you currently are exploring.
Oh, I clicked out of it. Dang it.
Hang on. I'll read it. There you go.
Thank you.
So.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's so. I need to print screen and save
Oh,
this
dang.
because
B is so tiny.
Yeah, I was gonna make it a little bit larger, but I clicked out of something on Photoshop and I went, it's close enough. So...
that's all good. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
Just think of that next time you're picking on me, huh?
Yeah, all right.
Practically a baby, but I'm not. I'm 47 years old, which is a young adult, right? I think
something in that range, yeah.
No, a young adult added, and then 7 years of study. So, let's say 25 or so, roughly, kind of. I don't know. She is what she is.
As you sort of get things together, Adiel will she sort of gets her composure as she's recovering from her head wound. I think we might have a problem. Water.
I was
Yes.
just about to say I wanted to get together a search party and we go get some fresh water somewhere.
Yes.
Need to go look.
There's probably some barrels from the ship, but that will not last forever.
Wait.
What tools do we all have?
Skills. I got them
Because
skills.
if we have a spade, we can get water. I watched enough primitive building videos on YouTube to know exactly how I'm gonna get fresh water.
What is this YouTube?
Yeah.
I actually did a lot of research into desalination, medieval desalination methods. Apparently, it is possible. Apparently, it's also really kind of difficult.
Would I be able to maybe roll my survival again to try and see if I know how to do that?
Sure.
Purification of water, you say?
Oh yeah, I forgot 21.
Yeah, well, there's various like wax containers that you can like sort of just you sort of just place them in the salt water and they sort of leaks through. But yeah, there's some methods for it, but they're a bit rough. Yeah, 22 thinks he could probably build something.
Oh, cool.
If he had the proper tools, but the proper tools may not be here.
Yes, I'm quite familiar with having to purify water in a desert setting without enough fresh water.
Mm-hmm. Distilling, for one. Like, that would be an easy way of doing it.
Okay, so what do you need?
Voice in the sky.
So I'll ask him. So, what do you need, 22?
I need
Probably
things.
a whole lot of
And-
metal.
Yeah.
I need voice in the sky.
I need metal. Lots of metal.
Yes,
Maybe large leaves. I'm just thinking, all right, hear me out, everybody. Get large leaves, and whenever the rain comes, catch the rain.
That seems a little unreliable, but in the long run, that probably would work.
Alright, I'm gonna work with 22 to try and find
Source of
whatever
heat
metal I
probably
can.
would be also quite necessary if we're discussing distillery. Metal, perhaps we can scrounge up some material from even the broken ship if there's any metal we can use there.
I am going to hunt and get what brain engaged.
Yes, me
Um,
too.
This is a daily occurrence for me.
Oh,
I am going to
yes.
go and search for some suitable sticks in case we need to make a campfire or just anything. So I'm going to toddle around.
Definitely, yeah. There's certainly plenty of ship sort of lying around that you can pick up. Other driftwood, there's other there are a few trees that are near the shore, but there's not many.
Okay, so I'll try and gather as much wood as possible and put it, into piles of stuff to dry out.
Sure.
Etc. Etc.
And I think I'm going to start checking people's pockets or the dead people's pockets. You don't know what you can find. I'm just thinking, like, if you get a pair of glasses, easier to make a fire in the long run.
Use the glasses like a prism to focus the sun's rays to start the.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
I don't know.
I'm
don't know how else
physics.
that would work, but I also don't think that would work unless they were really, 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 really nearsighted.
We have seen enough movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start just sort of generally kind of gathering about and whatnot. At some point, Perkins will mention, I think there might be enough supplies around that we can probably last. The main party can probably last on the shore for at least a few days. We need somebody probably to go inland. There's just not enough resources to sustain us for any length of time.
That's a good point. There's no point me gathering up all this stuff if we're gonna move. I mean, we're gonna have to gather it up at some point anyway, but we should find a good camp spot.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Kai puts up her hand. I'll go.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll- good.
I think I'll
lend
join
my
too.
skills.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Wow, you guys sounded so
The more
like, "Oh,
hands,
I guess I'll go.
yeah, if I have to. See, I'm very skeptical because I don't want to leave 22 alone. Just now, I turn my back and someone kills him, and then what?
I mean, that's fair.
Are we or only a certain handful of us going? Or is there any reason why the 5 of us shouldn't go together?
I mean,
Nope.
I'm happy to go.
Yeah, and I think we should leave B behind. Sorry, I mean she can come with.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
All right. So you guys want to go off exploring then, do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So the way this sort of works, each hex represents about 12 square miles. Or no, not 12 square miles. Every hex is 12 miles across. It'll take you probably about a day. Well, not a day, but it'd say about 8 hours to cross a hex, and it will take you a full day to explore a hex.
Okay.
So you can decide which direction you would like to set out in, and then we'll go from there.
Forward.
You guys also have control of the token, but I would warn you, don't move it around frivolously, because I've set the map to you will see all of the areas your token has been to.
Oh,
So
okay.
so just be when you make a decision to move, just don't go crazy and move all over the place. Otherwise, we'll have to
Yeah.
I don't know how we would reset from there. So just try to be measured.
I will not move anything until I'm told to.
Great. So this is pretty much like Twitch plays to Pathfinder right
In
now.
a way, yeah. So there's 4 different hexes you could potentially go to from where you currently are. It would be either up and to the left, down and to the left, or down and to the right. And you can see the other way is just water.
Okay.
I vote to the right. No.
Of course.
okay, bye.
Every gamer ever.
Yeah.
Where can't I go? I go that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think directly left maybe. Because if we go
Yeah.
other places, it's just going to be more beach.
Mm.
Yeah. I also vote.
There's a higher
Yeah.
chance of finding something useful, like directly inland.
Mm.
Okay. Everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Then I'll go ahead and move you.
Yep.
So
Hooray!
you move. Are you fully exploring, or you are going to continue to go further in before you really walk all over the place and figure out if this is where you want to be?
Can we do like a small explorer, or does it have to be like full?
Well, I mean, just generally speaking, as you kind of go inland, the vegetation starts to become thicker.
Okay.
You're in a slightly let me move you back to here for a second. Okay, now. You can see that you're about to start getting into a more hilly area.
Okay.
Looks like it's
Can-
more to the south than it is to the west, as far as the hills go.
Okay.
But-
Can I start to look out for any viable vegetation that we can eat?
Yeah, you can do that on the way. Just make me like survival.
Can we do knowledge nature?
Yeah.
Sure, nature's fine.
Knowledge, nature. Ignore that. We went for the first one.
Yeah. So 22 and B do notice a few things along the way, and you're specifically looking out for edible vegetation,
Mhm.
and you do spot some along the way.
Or any berries, because I have the good berry skill.
Ah, yes, of course.
Thing, like, just not necessarily something that is edible, but just like, you know what I mean, like
Useful in general.
Yep.
So along the way, you don't come across any berry bushes.
Okay.
But you do come across both coconut trees and banana trees.
Go.
Yeah, fairly nutritious.
Mr. Taliman, tale me banana.
So are you headed further inland, or are you going to further explore this hex?
Well, we found a. Let me switch voices here. Well, I mean, we are able to find some edible fruitages. So I'd say that we can move on. I think our main goal is to find a source of water. Is that correct?
Yes.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think let's go further inland.
Okay. You go a little bit further inland. And
While we're traveling,
yes,
could I have a look around just for any sort of evidence of local life? And
Sure.
not like wildlife, like civilization.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, have a perception.
Oh. Hey.
Not bad.
Okay.
Along the way you find sort of there's occasionally, as you're walking along, there's sort of well-worn paths here and there. Not like like incredibly worn paths, but like animal paths and whatnot that you're able to use. But a little bit to one side, you notice a very mossy stone that sort of catches your eye, and sort of scraping away a little bit of the underbrush. It looks worked. Doesn't look like it's a natural shape. It looks like it's a very old worked stone. So it's possible that someone did live here, at least a long time ago.
Ooh. I wouldn't be able to tell like the rough age of the, like, how long
knowledge. Well, technically, geography. I hate
it's been. I do have in that, and I failed.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's an old stone. It's been here a long time. Moss has grown on it, but
Made of rock.
So it's not a rolling stone, that's for sure. But so you've pretty much run out of daylight at this point, and you'll have to make camp.
Let us make camp.
Okay. Do you have any camping supplies?
Probably not.
You probably are just lying on the ground at this point. Like, it's just just wondering if anybody managed to somehow have like a tent on them or something.
Comfortable.
Forget what I had.
Yeah,
I got a
me as
bedroll.
well.
Bedrolls are good. Do you attempt to make a fire? It's not cold. So, up to you.
I have a blanket.
If it isn't cold, I'd probably fire would attract unwanted visitors.
I think Yeah, and we don't want to waste our supply of. I know, like we can find more wood, but I'd rather not.
Well, it's not like you've got
Yeah.
matches. You've probably got flint and steel.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
I have a
So-
bedroll.
Good.
I was like looking through all my stuff. I'm like, dang, I don't know, I have so much stuff, but I have a bedroll,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
It's a sleeping bag.
Score.
Yeah.
Do we expend like if we've got trail rations?
Yes. If
So
you've got
we-
trail rations, then yeah, you should like each trail ration should be like a day's worth of provisions. So
Okay.
each day you should mark off a trail ration.
Okay.
You can
Reduce that by one.
you can take time in survival to like forage, and hunt or hunt, which can make up for it. But
I think I'll do that.
okay.
Let's go with survival.
It's not bad, but it's not great either, really.
Okay.
Yeah. You probably have pulled like an extra banana or two like along the way, but it's not really enough to literally offset the use of a trail ration for the day. And are you setting watches over the night or?
Well,
Watch survive the wreck.
You do have 6 people, so
Okay.
6.
6.
Kai is with you.
Uh,
I also have
was
Odin.
that a-
Well, Odin sort of counts
But is
as
it a
you.
people, though?
Oh, okay.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. How many watches are you doing and
Depends on
yeah.
how many people volunteer.
I don't think that I don't think B would be very good at watch.
That's fine.
Watching.
You don't have to be worried
Oh.
about that. We'll go in
Yeah.
pairs.
I'll
Yeah.
volunteer too.
Yes, Odin has a dark vision 120 feet.
Perfect.
Okay.
Voice.
B asks if she can pair up with
Mhm.
Viper.
I'm just like, you shout, whatever. But I agree in the end. Not happy about it at all, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm not gonna make a scene.
All right. Who else will be taking so Viper and B, which watch?
Should we take the first watch?
Well, Baru
Yeah.
technically claimed the first watch. So,
Shall we take the
Okay,
second
well,
watch?
second, yeah.
Okay. So third watch will be who will be watching with Baru?
I will.
Okay. So Baru and Verona, and so that will mean third watch will be Kai and 22. Okay.
Cool.
So
Cool.
with that,
Cool.
okay. With that, everybody sort of, well, 4 of you lay down and go to sleep, and 2 of you sort of remain. So, Verona and Baru, make me perception checks as you watch in the dark as the sun sets.
Oh.
It's pretty good, Baru. How about Verona?
Yeah.
Is that in core?
Skills.
Skills. Under P for perception. Dial M for monkey. So, anyway, yeah, you guys keep watch pretty well. You think you're both pretty certain that nothing has snuck up on you, nothing's sort of hiding in the things. You do notice there's some wildlife here and there, pretty normal stuff. There's plenty of birds.
Hey.
At one point,
There's
Baru
real-
notices there's a snake slithering through the underbrush a little ways off, but it doesn't come close enough to the camp to really be of much concern. And unless you guys wanted to have a little chat, we can move on to watch 2.
I just sit there sharpening my sword.
Right. So, watch 2 then. B and Viper, perceptions, please.
Perception eyes.
Be wise, perception eyes.
Those are the best eyes.
What on earth is it under?
P.
17.
Under skills.
Oh yeah, thank you. I just thought it was like, is it skills? Is it?
Yes,
I think
it's a
because
skill.
like in our previous campaign, obviously I had perception as like its own little button.
Oh,
so I was
so you forgot if it
where's
was a
it
skill
gone?
or not.
Where is it going?
Yeah. So again, Viper and B keep watch in the darkest part of the night, right there in the middle, and yeah, it seems to pretty much the same sort of thing as the previous watch. There's not really a whole lot going on. A couple of night birds, you know, a little bit of things here and there around, but all told, pretty calm. So, don't know if you guys are, you know, do you guys want to role play with each other, or are you happy to move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Not intensely. I just want basically she's chatting Viper's ear off about like trying to get to know her, like where are you from, how's it going, sort of thing. Yeah, just trying to get to know her new friend.
I'm sitting there staring dead straight, trying to keep my sanity, just holding on for dear life. Like, please, time, hurry up.
And you know, she's asking her questions in between telling her about her own life growing up on a farm and etc. etc. Not in a like me kind of way, just in a
just
trying to fill the silence. Yeah,
sharing,
yeah.
Everybody,
Sharing is caring.
everybody but Viper and B, roll wisdom.
By rolling to see if they're smart enough to sleep through it.
No, not exactly, but you're not far off.
Scheisse.
That's good, actually.
Oh.
I think at one point I turned to B and I'm just like, you want to play a game?
Yes.
You want to play the quiet game?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, this is so like working with children.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, what's the quiet game? You haven't explained any of the rules. Why wouldn't you tell me what's going on? Hello? Hello?
No, be like, you
Yes,
need to
wisdom, please.
be quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Like,
I can
you're
do
gonna
that.
see who can keep quiet the longest. The
Okay,
one who
I can
keep
do
quiet
that.
the
I can do
longest
that.
Perfect.
wins.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
everyone
What
sleeps
was that
through
noise?
second watch just fine.
What was that noise?
It's nothing.
Jay finally rolls a 1 when he actually wants to. It's perfect.
Remember how I said she wasn't a child?
Turns out she is. So second watch blissfully comes to its end. And
oh, thank goodness.
You're able to sort of move on to the next one. So 22 and Kai can go ahead and do their watch as they wait for the sun to rise. So perception, please. You may roll for Odin as well. I assume Odin has his own perception.
I think just before we're about to go to bed, I looked at 22 and I'm just like, I'm gonna kill her. Please. Just.
Well, let's not do anything rash there, Viper, but you need to understand how grating she may be for you, especially for you, knowing you.
Just don't understand. She gets on my last nerve.
Oh, perfect. I just hit the Control L to see what you guys see as far as the lighting is concerned, and this is working perfectly.
Oh, good.
You guys you see this, right, where it's like kind of grayed out where you used to be?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Finally, Roll20 is doing something that we like with the lighting.
Yeah, and it's about to get changed. So we're kicked off to the new lighting, and then it's going to be garbage. So anyway,
yeah,
it's like it's not. I don't know about you guys, but it's not taxing my system at all. I hope it's not blowing up your computers either. But
no.
we'll see as this goes on. As we uncover more, it might actually start breaking things. But
I mean, I didn't shut down Sims, so I've got that running in the background as well, and everything seems fine.
Good. So. Yeah, Kai and 22 don't notice a whole lot on theirs, but they might not be as confident.
Should I roll like just again for Odin?
Sure, give Odin a roll. Odin sees all.
Odin's useful.
Odin notices many things, but no threats. So, and as he's not a real owl, he probably doesn't want to go eat that mouse over there. But yeah,
he does adorable beeps, letting me know he sees nothing.
That's a very interesting little friend you've got there. Says Kai.
Oh, Kai. Yes. Yes. He is. This is a construct of my own construction and very high technology, and he unfortunately has been damaged, so he's actually not even at his full potential yet.
Oh.
So. Eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to tinker him back to full health, but he still can, as you can see all.
That's incredible! Wow. Okay. You're Barcheese, right? Barcheese? You're Barchan? You're from Barchan? No?
Barchan, yes. I've heard of it. Yes, I have indeed heard of.
I mean, isn't that like the sort of the ancestral home of your people? I don't. You're not okay.
Yes.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to be from. Okay. Anyway.
They're mysterious.
All right. So yeah. Perhaps a little bit more awkward conversation, but the dawn eventually does break, and it's time for everyone sort of to get up and rise. So, exploring the hex then today, or further inland?
I vote onward.
Yes.
I am happy to go with the crowd.
Me too.
Of course you are. Go walk in the front. Go. I'll walk in the back.
Which
I think maybe go one more hex and then explore that.
Okay. Which
Yeah, it
direction?
looks greener.
Directly left.
Okay.
Pardon me.
So.
It's close
Yeah.
to water.
Indeed. In fact, you do. As you start marching through the hex, you do notice the heck, because this is what the entire world is just divided into these little six-shaped things. So as you wander through, like, I don't know, the countryside or what is beginning to sort of be a bit of a jungle, you do notice the signs of potentially some sort of water source, perhaps a little bit further
soil.
Okay.
Dark soil. Can we hear the river from where we are?
You're about 12 miles away. Like,
okay, never mind.
there are signs, but you're not within hearing range of it, I would think. I don't know.
Odins, can you hear anything? Seeing as you can see all, do you hear it all too?
Do you send Odin on an aerial scouting sort of reconnaissance? You could have him fly up and take a look. You wouldn't have to go super far just to take a look. Just get over the trees, basically. No? Zeus?
Sorry.
Did you want to have Odin go for an aerial scout real quick?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead, make a perception for Odin.
Okay.
20. Okay. Odin reports 2 sources of water in the distance. One to the west and one to the east.
Wow, aren't you
Wait.
just genius?
Mhm.
Of course, from the east. We just came from there.
No, close to the east. Within 12 miles.
So in this hex.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one you came from.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, don't tell me you can see the ocean. We know where it
No.
is.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so should we search this hex and maybe use this as our water source?
By ping the hex you said this. That you mean this by?
This one.
Okay, because it's Odin is reporting water this way and this way.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we can either go forward
Mm-hmm.
or head back.
Mm-hmm.
And then have to head forward again.
I mean,
Well,
eventually
don't
you're
we
gonna have to
wanna
head
find-
back. So
Yeah, so we want to find a water source and then get everyone like still stranded on the beach, get them up here so we can maybe set camp near the water source.
But is there more vegetation back or forward?
the
Well, we
vegetation
don't
is
know about
definitely
forward yet.
denser forward, but that might actually make it more difficult to construct a
Oh,
settlement.
okay.
Um,
I see.
you'd have to
I'm
clear
just
more
thinking,
trees before you could start to build.
Yeah, I'm just thinking food.
Yeah.
We can still make trips into the vegetation and then come back.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
food.
yeah. Okay.
I think maybe let's head back.
Okay.
We'll have
So
to spend maybe
you-
one more camp, but
You head back, and you have enough time to do your exploration. So, you begin to explore. You start going off the sort of the major pathways. You start looking around. It's actually pretty easy, considering that Odin gave you a little bit of an idea of kind of where to go. It takes you a little bit to kind of wander around because you don't have that sort of aerial, direct line sort of mode of transportation. But eventually, you come across a freshwater pond fed by there's a little waterfall
Hooray!
sort of thing going
Oh.
on.
okay.
The water seems
do we have-
warm as well.
Is that good or bad?
It's very
don't know.
clear.
If it's warm, isn't it supposed to be like close to a volcano or something?
Maybe.
Maybe it's like a hot spring.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna 22. Do you have the means of maybe checking if this water's sanitary?
I do.
Knowledge water.
Use the lick test. Nature will get it done. Survival will get it done.
I would just drink it because I can't take damage from poison.
Wow.
So
That doesn't tell you if it's poisoned or not. You just drink
Yeah,
it.
I just
True.
drink it.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
just drink it like I'm fine. You
I'm
guys
fine,
should be fine
yeah.
too then.
Like-
What's your problem?
22.
Is it poisonous or not? Yes.
22 does a few tests, ultimately culminating in just sort of sticking a finger in, touching it to his tongue, and considers for a bit and thinks, yeah, this it looks very clear. It definitely seems potable,
It's moving.
and there's quite a bit of it. So
All right.
Yes, so the water is fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there anything that we can use to fill up and maybe take back? Do we have anything?
Do we have canteens?
you probably have
water
water skins, yeah.
Yes, water skin. And I will say that actually drinking warm water is better for your digestion than cold. So this is perfect.
Great.
So it's just drink tea basically, right? It's just
Yeah.
I was about
Just drink
to
tea.
ask, does anyone have a tea bag and 2 sugars?
2 sugars. Okay.
I have trail rations.
So you fill your water skins. Excuse me. And yeah. You appear to be pretty good. What do you, oh no.
I can't connect to the public Wi-Fi network. You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
It's been disconnected for days, and when it's like this, it's even more sensitive to things trying to turn it on.
Oh no.
So
Alexa!
I have headphones on, River, you can't trigger it.
No, sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Okay, alright.
Shaking my fist in Alexa's general direction.
So all directions.
Yes, yes.
He is everywhere.
Right. So yeah, you gather a little bit of water, what little you can in the small containers you have. So is this gonna be it then? Oh, we should name it.
What are we naming?
I would say pond number 1.
That's very clinical.
Yeah.
Not much.
I like it. I like it. But also, does anyone else have any ideas?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pond primero uno.
Sorry, brain has broken. Did we determine whether it's drinkable or not?
Yes.
Is it drinkable?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Like, I heard all of that, and then my brain decides to just dump it all when the Alexa thing happens, so. Yeah, it's drinkable water. Cool. Thanks. So
I'm
any
not
other
very
ideas?
creative.
I think we should give it a name in another language. Like, let's make it fancy.
Place with water.
Like Elvish?
Hold on.
Yeah, I like that.
Elvish.
Talari?
I think I speak Elvish, don't I? Let's see.
I'm gonna.
We'd call it Talari. By mispronouncing it, and all the Tolkien nerds are gonna like, come murder me in my sleep. That's okay. They were gonna do that anyway.
Nen.
Nen. Okay.
Nen. It means water.
Nen or Nehn.
Nen, but we can add an H to make it sound more mystical.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect. Let me move you guys a little bit off of the square because I actually have a little bit of a secret.
Ooh.
Is it gonna appear? Oh, dang.
And then I can.
I would be fancy.
Name the token.
Nen.
Nen.
I just googled Elvish translator.
Nice. Not sure you guys can see it, but that's fine.
I can see the name.
All right. So you found the pond Nen. And
Yay! How do we spell that, please?
Nen.
Perfect.
Yep. Okay. So, it does take you the better part of the day to manage that. So, I assume you head back to the Sea Lion on the next day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody roll me a D100.
Oh,
Just anyone?
Yeah.
Not me. I'll be unlucky.
Okay. So,
Oh,
you guys make your way back to the Sea Lion, which takes you the better part of the next day. But as you come back, you can see Perkins is having a little bit of trouble. Just as you're approaching, because you sort of hear like what seems to be an argument. You're too far off to like hear the words, but you can tell there's some sort of argument going on between some of the laborers and Perkins.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
When we arrived there, I'm just like, we leave you for 5 minutes and you cannot even behave yourselves. Sit down. And then I'm just like letting them
Well,
have it.
It has been several days, but did you
5
find anything?
minutes, same thing. Yes, we did.
because I'm not Thomas, I don't try and get involved. I'll just go, we found water, and then just go, ignore the arguments and go and do whatever I have to do.
You ruined the surprise. I was gonna make it like all fancy and whatever. Yeah, we found water.
Oh, excellent. Pretty good. We do have a few more days worth of the fresh water we salvaged from the ship. You can see that they've sort of they've dragged quite a few of the pieces of the ship they could wrench free, like up onto the shore. They haven't been able to do much with it yet. There is a couple of places where you can tell that they've sort of made fire pits on the shore.
Okay.
You can see there's actually there's one they've dug a hole at one side, and you can see it sort of simmering from where you are.
Oh,
Huh?
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can see that they need help with in terms of like manual labor?
Oh, I mean, there's always sort of something going on, but they've actually kind of hit a point now where they've kind of like lost the easy stuff at this point. They've kind of done all the, you can tell they've salvaged a decent chunk of stuff. They've got all the crates on one side. Most of them you see have been pried open.
I'm really sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of crates have been pried open, gone through, inexpertly sealed back up. Some of them, they tried. They don't necessarily have proper tools to nail a crate shut again. But they seem to be doing okay. Yeah, Perkins will remark, it's the something's got to be done here. I can't keep order. There's just too much, and it's just not my area of expertise.
All right.
Everyone's just like, oh.
Okay. I suggest that we break everyone into little groups. Have group that is dedicated to building a makeshift shelter, a group towards food, another group towards, I don't know, standing guard at night or something like that,
Well, I mean,
yes, no.
There's 5 sailors here. I mean, the sailors will listen to me. Well, we'd probably listen to Verana as well, to be honest. But she's never really
I'm
been...
just suggesting.
Hmm?
I was just suggesting.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm more of the type to relay orders. Really, I'm not very good at just coming up with them. Really, that's not my area. So that seems like a plan you've got. You just have to sell it to them. He sort of hooks a thumb over his shoulder and kind of points at the sort of general passengers.
I got you. I got you. And then I head over to them and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
good people, gather round. I'm about to make a speech.
They seem interested.
And then I see one person who's like not interested. I'm like, hey, you! Just 5 minutes of your attention, please. Thanks, buddy.
Whatever.
Thanks. We, as our own new nation, need to stick together. Forget about your past. Forget about where you came from. Forget about your differences. We are the people today, and we need us all, every one of you. Yes, you. I'm looking at you. Yes. I need us all to come together as one to break up into groups.
give me a diplomacy.
I was waiting for it.
Where is that?
It's under skills.
Okay.
I've
Did I
returned.
do it?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Hey.
People sort of grumble a little bit, but ultimately they come around.
Well, they have to, or they die.
Right, Mace.
I think-
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's like the whole thing that's leading my little speech. It's like if you don't listen, you die. If you don't help, you die.
Right.
If you're not giving your attention to the speech, you die.
That seems a bit harsh. But anyway,
Well, I'll
What?
kill you, so you die.
yeah, it's pretty harsh. Right. Where then? Where are we settling? We can't stay here.
Oh, great. There's a part 2 to my speech.
I ruined Viper's reveal yet again, and I just walk straight past, heading west, and I go west, and I just keep walking.
Just I was getting there. West, guys, west.
Right. And what is west?
That way, and then I have my arms going in all different directions.
We see the sun going down. We know the direction that west is. It's that
way.
But what have you found?
Shout
We
back.
found a
Water.
We
Oh,
found Nen.
Nen. What is Nen?
We called it Nen.
Only the cool kids know about Nen, okay? If you want to know, you have to come with us.
All right. Well, so yes, you've got 3 teams of laborers, 5 each, and you've got a team of sailors, which fall under. I can't remember what technically that would make them, but basically you've got 4 teams, 1 group of sailors, 3 groups of laborers.
Okay.
There are no kids, right?
There are some actually, yeah, but I didn't count them in the 20 since they're not going to be doing the labor.
What?
Can you just repeat that again one more time?
You have 3 groups of laborers, 5 men each. No, men. 5 humanoids
People.
each, and then you have 1 group of sailors, also 5 people.
1 group of sailors.
So you've got 20
5.
adults. You've got a number of children as well.
Cool.
Okay. I vote that we start teaching the kids from a young age to start fighting and killing.
Oh gosh.
That was my childhood, and I
Wow.
turned out just fine.
Viper. I'd like tug on her sleeve. Are you wearing clothes? I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
like
okay.
a dress.
I'm like tugging on your sleeve, going, I don't think that's such a good idea.
No, I thought it was a good idea. You know, like I said, I turned out fine.
Wow,
Um,
you didn't insult me. Things are improving.
I was trying really hard. I was gonna be like, well, I would rather have them turn out like me than like you. But I bit my tongue.
You bit your
So-
tongue.
I
Things are
did.
improving.
I still don't like you.
Surprised me didn't try to heal her for biting her tongue. But anyway, so yeah, it's a bit late. As I said, the sun is kind of going down, kind of setting over the treetops. But certainly you could set out in the morning, you think.
Cool.
Sounds good.
So that should put this at the 15th of mid-spring. For anyone who's
Okay.
keeping along with the
15
with the calendar.
Spring.
Yeah, so in the morning, how are you? You've got a bunch of crates, you've got a bunch of people, you've got a destination. What are you doing?
We have a future.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably accurate.
So we have a bunch of stuff and people. So are we?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can't build here.
Not really. You could. It would be difficult.
Should we trek to actually find a place that's suitable for building?
You could build right on the banks of Nen.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm
That
pretty sure
sounds
that was
good.
what the group was thinking, but I don't ever want to assume, I guess.
So
down with that.
it's I don't think that we'll be able to build anything here due to the instability of the sand. So my suggestion, and perhaps we should build along the banks of Nen, or I'm still calling it Pond One, but
I feel like 22 is starting a rebellion already. That cough said it all. I got you.
rebellion. I've no idea what you're talking about.
So you're just setting out with the people, or how are you going to move the crates, or what?
We can maybe try and organize the different groups to try and
Mm.
Yeah.
gather as much as they can, and we all trek, just carrying whatever we can as much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be slow going, but it should work.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull a male. You know when males go shopping and then they have like 1,000 bags, like grocery bags.
You say that as if the
Have
man
one
chose to do
truck.
that.
They do though. They do. I've seen
Oh, okay.
this.
I was thinking about all the times that women go shopping and they just pile everything they buy on their boyfriend's arms, and they're just stuck there holding 8,000 pounds of
No.
stuff.
I'm
But
I'm talking about when you get
grocery ships.
home.
No. Okay, that is on us. We will absolutely just carry everything one trip from the car to
Yep,
the house.
there you
Like,
go.
get it done. Don't faff about. No faff at all.
Minimum fast.
I
Yes.
mean, I'd love to
think-
have that kind of ability.
Upper body strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, as I saw recently a picture, we women have learned to hold many things in one hand because we do not have
Yes.
pockets. So you're
Yes.
talking like keys, phone,
Cup,
whatever you're buying, cup.
phone.
Yeah.
mask, hand sanitizer,
Yep.
pocket knife, pepper spray, sword.
If it's Final Fantasy, the pepper spray is in the sword.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Phil, yeah.
Right. So, it'll take basically a day just to travel the 12 miles inland. You're only halfway there. And can I get a D100 roll, please?
From everyone?
Just one. Just
Or
one.
just one.
Just
Okay.
one.
Just ignore that one.
No, that's the one we're using.
Yeah. Justin, I don't think your dice likes you.
No.
Give me a second.
Oh, you have no idea yet, Dre. You have no idea.
I'm waiting. I can't wait for my in-person game. Like, I'm so ready to roll my dice. I'm like, yes, let's do it. So keen.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, so watches happen, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Same as before?
Just okay. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
Oh no.
All right.
And I think because we were with all the people, I'm just like, you want to trade? You want to trade? You want to trade? And everyone's like, no,
Yeah.
no. Don't make eye contact. Just walk.
Oh, actually, how do I add those? There's gotta be in the transmogrifier. Where is it? Someone roll me a d3.
Oh.
We'll just use this one.
The natives. 20-foot alligator people.
No, that's next session.
Oh dang.
Oh, come on. Are we really doing this? We're really doing this.
Right.
Apologies. Setting this encounter up on the fly.
Right?
There's a fly?
Yes, there's a fly. Alright. Put you guys on the map. So what was it? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2.
Hold
Second
two.
watch. Give me some perceptions.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Buddy.
Second watch only.
22.
Yes.
Where's perception now?
Not you, Verona. You and
Did
I
I
were
do
first
it?
watch.
No, I didn't. I clicked it. It didn't want to do anything. Come on.
Hey.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. You guys see something in the middle of the night that you
Oh, no.
wish you hadn't.
Oh dang! Of course.
Oh no.
You guys notice a giant
Gorilla?
ape,
Oh dang! It's King Kong, y'all.
and it's charging your way.
Oh no. Guys. Guys, wake up.
Hooray!
Roll initiative.
Yay, our first
Wow.
initiative.
Second, technically.
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, second.
It won't let me roll it.
Make sure to click
rolled
your
it.
token first.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll use the first
that
initiative
one?
for you.
There you go. I don't even know what that means, but let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are missing We're missing our halfling.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, I didn't click on my token apparently. There we go.
Very good. Okay. By descending. All right. So, first, technically, is going to be. Well, it's sort of. I mean, a shout happens basically when they notice. So, Baru, make me a wisdom roll, please.
Cool. When I get there. There we go. Nope, wait. Nope. Come on. Nope. Too far. There we go.
All right. You may wake up.
Hooray!
You wake up to a shout.
I'm going to quickly look around, see the charging ape
Yep.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use, I think it's study target.
Are you gonna stand up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I forgot about that part.
You stand up and draw your weapon.
Yep.
And study. So that's a move. And what's study? Study, you take your standard there, or what?
It's you. Let me just double check that. I should have had this open. Slayer. Study target. It's a move action, so I'll use my standard action.
Okay. All right. So you stand up and study. 22 wisdom check, please.
Alrighty.
You are sound asleep.
Oh no!
B, your
Twins
turn.
is like not my problem.
You can you can kick someone awake as a move.
And how many? I get 2 moves, right?
Well, you get a move and a standard.
Okay. Yeah, my brain's engaged back in it now. Okay, so I'm gonna kick 22.
All right.
And then I am going to use where is it? Calm animals. I think that is it in range? No,
possibly.
Don't move. Let me just. How do I?
It's 35 feet, looks like.
Let me just quickly do a Google. Animals. I should have this written down or saved.
It should be in range. Like even short range should be. So I think short range is like 25 foot plus 5 foot per level, and you're level 3.
Yes.
So that's 40 feet. So you're within range.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast Calm Animals.
Okay. So it needs to make a will save. Will it save? Tune in next time to find out.
Oh no.
It's got Iron Will. Holy
what?
cow.
I have no idea what that means, but
it's a feat. It's a feat that improves its will saves.
Okay.
Oh no.
Great.
Okay, guys, for next round, I vote we cut off its tail and it'll turn human again.
No.
It is not a Saiyan. So it resists your spell. It does not calm down.
Oh gosh, no. Well, I tried.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you,
Goodness
jeez.
gracious.
Verona, will save, or not will save. Wisdom check, please.
Okay.
Wait, am I awake now?
You are awake. So
Yeah,
when your next turn comes around, you will be active.
I
Just-
Verona is asleep.
It's 2 ones.
Hi,
Goodness
Verona.
gracious.
Dermunki
Yeah.
charges.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Let's see. gonna try to bite you, Mr. Elfman.
How rude.
Shit, plus 8. 20 hit?
Oof.
Most likely, yes.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got like a 17.
7 damage as it clamps its teeth around your arm.
Youch!
Viper.
Okay.
Verona is still asleep.
I yell to Verona, and I like scream like, "Wake up! Like, help, please, please do!" And then, can I whip out my long range stabby thingy?
What, you got like a spear, or like a bow?
My bow.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, you could do that. You'd probably want a 5-foot step to there to get a clear shot.
Further the better. Yeehaw!
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and shoot. That is a miss. Your arrow flies past it, sinking its shaft into a nearby tree. Baru.
Okay. Since I don't have flank at the moment, I am just going to slash.
Very well.
The curved blade.
19.
Well, it's 20, I think.
Is a hit.
Study.
Ah, okay. Well, it's still a hit. Does study give you sneak attack damage or no?
Let's see. Oh, so it only gives me +1 bonus on weapon attack and damage.
Okay, so it's 7 total damage.
Yeah. No, it doesn't give me automatic sneak attack.
Okay. I'll do 2. What's up?
Sorry, I want to try. Would I be able to do like an acrobatics move to try and get there, or even like there?
So when you use acrobatics to tumble, you can only move half your movement speed.
Okay.
But yeah, so you go if your base is that, then yeah, you can go 15 feet. You don't want to go through his squares though.
Okay.
So
then I'll just
if you go through his squares, it increases the DC by 5.
Okay. So. Then I'll try and head there.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Baru doing like roly polies to get there.
Pretty much. Let's see. His combat maneuver defense is probably gonna be pretty good. Oh, it is.
Oh no.
Oh, the charge actually reduced it to a 19. So he gets a free swing at you.
Okay.
But you go where you want to go.
Cool. I'm roll low.
16?
Hey! Yeah, that misses.
Okay. B.
So obviously I've not been able to calm down the animal.
Right.
I am going to try and speak to the animal.
Okay.
Be like, yo, what's up? Spells. Speak with animals.
I don't think 22 gotta go.
Speak with animals, 1 minute per level, you just do it. Okay, you can speak monkey.
Hey, hi. We're good people. We got shipwrecked here. We don't mean to invade your territory. Is there a reason why you're angry or trying to attack us? Hey.
Funny monkey in territory.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Can I check that with the other people? Can I tell him what you said? Guys, we're in his territory. He wants us to leave.
Perkins nearby is like, we've carried like 30, 50 pounds of stuff a man each.
Oh.
Over 12 miles. We can't leave.
Can we come to some sort of agreement? Sorry, I didn't ask your name. What was your name? To the monkey, obviously, not to Perkins.
Well, no, that makes it worse. Perkins, I know the name for. Random dire ape. Yeah, I don't actually have a name for it. Like...
Just say ape. Can I call you Mr. Ape? Is that appropriate? You know, we've struggled with all this stuff. We really don't mean to yeah. we don't intend to annoy you or anything. Is it okay if we chill out here for a bit?
Try. What is it? You have wild empathy, right? You get to make a nature check in place of a diplomacy.
I think so. That sounds right.
Try nature then.
Knowledge, nature. Oof.
He pauses for a second and says, you give me food. Many foods.
Oh,
Banana.
Thinking the same thing.
I must have 2 hands bushels of foods.
Banana.
Oh gosh, what kind of foods are you thinking?
Didn't we gather up some bananas?
I throw, not throw, but I throw all the bananas possible at him.
Oh, well, I mean, there's some around.
Yeah.
You could give him
You could give-
coconuts
Mm-hmm.
because they are bigger and you can give less.
That's a very good idea.
Oh.
Yep. How many coconuts can a gorilla hold in his hand?
So
The
you,
age-old question.
what you bring about what, like 10 coconuts.
Yeah.
He looks at the 10
How many can he hold
coconuts,
in the hand?
considers it for a second, decides it fits the criteria, scoops them up in his arms and like wanders off. He starts chewing on one and says, funny monkeys leave in morning.
Wait, are we the funny monkeys or is he the funny monkey?
And he walks off into the tree
Okay.
and disappears.
Okay. Guys, I handled it. I think.
We just beat a giant monkey with diplomacy.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
love it.
that's
I
what
love
I'm
this
here
game so
for.
Baru just stands there with the sword out like, what happened?
I finally did something that didn't horribly affect other people.
Let's go do these roots. Everybody was caught in the roots. Oh no! Everyone's on fire. Monkey
We
diplomacy.
saw a
You
giant
got it.
monkey, and I tried my best. I immediately sat down and started writing in my diary. Calm him
Did-
down.
Sorry, you will not believe what just happened.
Spoke to him, and I gave him coconut. I'll flesh this out later. I'll just I gave him coconuts, and he went away. It was a cool day.
Right. So, the next day, you're able to travel all the way to Nen. And as everybody sort of, pulls up and they start to see things, start to sort of survey what may be your new home going forward from here,
Yay.
we will bring things to a close.
Woo!
So, for all of your exploits today, you may have 320 experience each.
Woohoo!
I'll give you control
Or two.
of this token. What happens?
Where is my hello? There it is. Okay.
We've got that much experience.
All right.
When you say we've got that much experience, are you writing it down or
I put in the chat,
which chat?
the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it go ding.
Ah.
Thank you very much. 420.
Why can you not? Can you guys see the shipwreck icon on the beach in the gray?
Yes.
Okay, good. So when I Control L your token, I don't see that, but it is working like I thought it would, so that's fine. As long as you guys see it, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Yeah,
black
it's
screen.
grayed out. Oh, you need to zoom out and then zoom in the appropriate place. Shall I show you what it looks like from
Oh,
my
I see it.
perspective?
So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining this session. Next session, we'll get to the construction proper, and
Yes.
and forge on ahead from there. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.